everybody, this is Greg Ferris back with Ferris for Fitness once again. Today I'm in the kitchen. I'm just going to show you guys a really quick meal example of something that I've been doing lately. And I've been doing this predominantly because I'm on contest prep and I have a lot of really low carb days. But what this is going to be essentially is a vanilla sludge with some peanut butter. You know, it's really simple. Now, I'm a big fan of using whey protein in a variety of different ways. You know, check out my Pro Oats video. I have Pro Oats almost like every morning now. You can do cakes, you can do sludge. There's a million different things you can do with whey protein. It's a great source of protein. It's really cheap if you get the right kind of the right brand and whatnot, high quality. I have a ton of reviews up there on that, so check that out. This is going to be really quick, really simple. So maybe if you're stressed out on time or something like that, this is something that you can make for a really good meal. Of course, it's going to be a low carb meal, as you'll see. But my first ingredient here, this is called a Carb Master. It's just a low fat yogurt, just Kroger brand, generic. The macros on this are 1.5 grams of fat, 4 carbs, and 8 grams of protein. You're also getting a really good source of calcium with that. I'm a big fan of dairy proteins. Again, even with like a low fat yogurt like that, you're getting 8 grams of protein there. And then after that, then you really don't have to use a specific kind. This is vanilla. You can get plain, you can get Greek. I think that they recently kind of really upped their flavoring, at least in my book. One of these containers is 6 ounces, so if you want to kind of get the same consistency that I am, I would use 6 ounces, but you can always kind of manipulate these quantities to get your own consistency, whether you want it thicker or thinner. And then after that, I'm going to add 2 scoops of my vanilla whey protein, which is going to be 60 grams. Again, you don't have to use Optimum Nutrition's vanilla. It's just the one that I choose. I have, grew up on ON, and why I like them and whatnot. So check that out if you want some more information. Really solid macros on this. So I have my yogurt in there, my low-fat yogurt, and also my 2 scoops of whey. And then lastly, I just have some crunchy peanut butter here. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons, which is 32 grams. I'm usually a little bit generous on the peanut butter, even though I shouldn't be right now, contest prep, but I get 31 and 32, just to be anal, 33, doesn't matter. So I got my 32 grams of peanut butter, which is 2 tablespoons. If you want to save even more calories and have like a low-fat sludge, you can just do like a PB2, maybe even 1 serving of your peanut butter there. And then lastly, I'm just going to pour, I'm not even really going to measure this, we pour a tiny bit of artificial sweetener. This is like a generic Splenda. And there's sweeten it up just a little bit. And what I'm going to do, guys, is just twirl all this up. Really simple. It took me about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm going to freeze it for about 10, just to give it a really cool, and then thicken it up a little bit too. I may add a little bit of water. I'll let you guys know. I'll come back to you guys in 10 minutes after it's frozen with the final macros and wrap it up. Alright guys, we're done now. I put it in the freezer for about 10 or 15 minutes and got a really good consistency. Hopefully you guys can see that on the camera. It's pretty good consistency. It's even a little bit thin for me. So I just use the 6 ounces because it comes in those little containers. Even before, when I had like the Chobani yogurt, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I bought that like in bulk. I usually did like 5 ounces or 4 ounces with 2 scoops away. Just kind of like my sludge a little thicker. So the individual macros for this, you're going to get 61 grams of protein, 15 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of fat. You're going to get the fat, of course, mainly from the peanut butter. Like I said, if you want to drop that a little bit, you can use some PB2 or something like that. But this fits really well with my macros today. You're also getting 8 grams of fiber. Again, that's going to fluctuate a little bit as far as what protein you use, maybe what yogurt you use, but it should be in that ballpark. And then you have a total of 470 calories. And then this is post-workout. Not that it really matters, but I just have some mayo mixed in with my creatine monohydrate and beta-alanine, 2 ingredients that I think pretty much everyone that has bodybuilding goals or fitness aspirations should be taking if they want to enhance their performance. So I'm going to enjoy this meal, guys. I also have a Facebook page. I don't know if I've said this in a video or not. I do have a Facebook page entitled Ferris for Fitness. It's pretty small right now. I don't post up a ton of stuff, you know, even on my YouTube channel I don't post up too much stuff, but I'm trying to help out as many people as I can. So thank you for the support as always, guys. Just wanted to make a really quick meal recipe for anyone who's low carb. Again, any college student, number one excuse is usually time for not eating healthy. This took me about 5 minutes to do, and the longest part was just letting it freeze, and you don't even have to do that. So that's the video, guys. Hopefully you like this little recipe I had, and I'll have more good information come